I hope your weekend has been great. Yeah. So as the weekend inaisha, learn kakitu. Yeah. So we've been creating software, we've been creating apps, we've been creating websites. Wengine wetu we already have the software live. Kuna apps kadhaa I know of ziko in testing stage, zingine ziko almost kuingia pale different stages, wengine hawajaipata time. But if you created an app or a website, or you're in the process of creating one, you may need a database. Okay, you don't always need a database. So if okay, what will make your software need a database? Like nini itafanya app yako ama website yako ihitaji database, and what exactly is a database? How does it help? Yeah, so this session is for answering all those questions, and we will actually do a practical thing. We will create system yenye inahitaji database, and we will see it store data in the database and do all other operations that need the database. Yeah, so karibuni wote. Well, I think there are some of us wenye hawajakuwa kwa ile group ya ile WhatsApp group ya free AI software development. So for those ones, a brief overview of what we've been doing. In January, I think around for 2 to 3 weeks, tulikuwa na daily sessions where we were creating apps and websites. In a bit over a week, we created apps. Tulikuwa tunatumia some tools, one of them being rock.com, Android Studio ikiwa another tool. We were also using our phones as tools also, and we managed to create apps. Because maybe you have kuna ile idea unakuanga nayo, that crazy idea unatakanga ikuwe app kwa simu yako ama uiweke Play Store ama you don't understand. So we did that. We also created websites, but then for websites we didn't dig sana into them, but we at least did something on it, and we recorded all those sessions. Ziko pale YouTube. Ukiingia pale YouTube, search for Cyber Sasa systems, utazipata pale. We recorded a lot of them. Actually niliziweka kwa playlist ama sijui tuite playlist class ili ikuwe easier for you to access them. Yeah, that's for those hawajakuwa wakifuatilia those sessions. Yeah, so now for today's session, I think initially we've been going it like one of us and share screen yake, and we use it to learn. But for today, so that we may maybe to learn vitu mingi zingine haziko related sana, I feel it's better I share my screen, so that probably we will learn more. And but then because I like all sessions ziko in a way we all benefit, so we will have plenty of room for questions for where you can ask for clarification, where you can share your suggestions, opinions. Yeah, so I hope that's it. So I think with that we can continue. And first thing we need to understand, what is a database? Kuna each of them has a definition. The definition that we will be using today will be that formal definition. Itakuwa definition how does it help you? A database is place. Yeah, it's a place actually. It's a place where you can store information and also access the information when needed. So database ni kama uh, ni kama venye unaweza weka, if you are going to school, you could have you could be attending several classes, maybe una attend 5 classes in a day, each of them you have a book for it. So zile vitabu ukitoka kwa nyumba ukienda shule unaziweka zote kwa bag, na ukifika shule ukiingia class ya kwanza, you pick the first book, unaifungua, you attend the class and maybe a pen something. After hiyo class unarudisha hiyo book kwa bag, then move to the next class, get extract ama get another book from the same bag, do mambo yako with the book during that class. Ikishaisha, you see umestore some books in the bag and you pick a book when you need it. Database inafanyanga hivyo, but now inafanya hivyo for information ama data ya yenye inakuwa stored online. Okay, inaweza kuwa stored offline, but most of the time we use databases when we need to store information online. Okay, now when you are creating an app, by default your phone hukua the database ya that app. So if, for those wamekuwa wakicreate app, your phone is a database, and we have a database, not a structure but category inaitangwa room database, ina store data kwa device yako. So hiyo inamaanisha hiyo data iko pale, unaweza extract ama unaweza isource ama unaweza itumia anytime you have the phone, but if phone ipotee, then database yako inapotea. The same case kwa website. Website hutumia cookies, cache, some sort of such kustore data locally, which ukisha toka kwa hiyo computer you cannot access that exact data tena. But now there's a demand where you find unahitaji data ikuwe stored in a central place so that irrespective of the device you are using, you can always access that. For example, you are a student. I natumia scenarios the students because nikiangalia our demography, most of us are in the age group, we just after school ama we are in school. Yeah, so you have a student portal na shule yako. In student portal kuna details zako, kuna jina yako, kuna details za kwenu wapi, kuna details za namba yako ya simu, which year you are currently in, with the performance of your previous years, the amount of fees zenye umelipa so far, zenye maybe bado umebakia kulipa, all those information ama all that data iko pale kwa nini, kwa system yako. Okay, Michael saying voice inakatika ama kuna issues. Okay, someone else anapata voice yangu ikikatika. Ndio. Oh, Samuel inakatika, maybe ni ile issue ya nini. If mpate voice inakatika, just alert me ili nikuwa narudia hiyo ka section. So ukipata tu the voice imeanza kukatika, alert me ili ni pause until the network is back. Apparently niko na some network issues nakujanga random. Okay. How do I fix this one now? Okay, nikiwa audio ikikuwa sawa, someone ataniambie, because I don't want us to miss anything. And also I think I'm sharing my screen. Someone should see some, nime present some graphic, iko visible. Am I still, audio yangu bado inakatika ama iko sawa? Ama ni leave ni join tena? Probably some small issue. Oh, audio iko sawa. Okay. Thanks for confirming that. Iko sawa then. And can you see my screen? Can you see a graphic in understanding databases? Thanks, Amos, for confirming that also. So yeah, we were trying to see a scenario of where we need of how we have been using databases before, ili ikuwe kitu relatable. So you as the student, kuna zile data ziko kwa system ya shule zako, and hizo details zote ikuwe ni fees records, ikuwe ni performance records, ikuwe ni your personal information, ikuwe ni anything the school has stored about you. Ukiingia kwa nini, ukifungulia account yako kwa a computer on maybe umeingia tu pale kwa school library, login kwa account, you access those details. Then at the same time ama baadaye ukifungua ile account kwa simu yako, you access the exact same information. So how does that happen? Ati tunaweza access the same information across different places. What makes that possible ni a database ama a place ama a base penye hizo information yote imekuwa stored na uko allowed ku access. So ile database ya shule imestore details zako, imestore details zangu in your school, imestore details za your friend, na each of us anaweza access details zake na hawezi access zenye si zake. So unaona kuna restrictions hapa na pale. But also kuna school administrator, maybe umepata issue ya fees, umelipa fees haija reflect, so unaenda pale unamwambia I paid fees on date fulani, but then I not yet found it ikireflect pale, so anaingia kwa system, anaona details zako, anaona ile inasema imelipa ni nini, then they can update. So ni kumaanisha that administrator wa shule anaweza access data yako na ya students wenzako, but wewe unaweza access only your own data. Yeah, so kuna that situation. Or maybe you are buying something online in your favorite online shop, umeingia pale umebuy kwa simu, alafu after a while you change your phone, ukiingia kwa account yako access the same data, unaona zile vitu ushai buy history over all the years you've been there. Database makes that possible. So in today's session to learn how to create a database for ourselves. Yeah, so agenda ya leo ni just creating a database, and for that I think to create database ya kufanya nini? Hebu nipeeni suggestions. Ni create ya ile kitu yenye itawabamba ama ile kitu yenye unaona iko simple, iko ngumu? Like what do you think what database should we work on? Like ifanye kazi gani hii database yetu? Ama system yetu. Okay, actually tuna create a complete system, iko na database and other roles. So what should it do? Pale kwa chat section unaweza build tuambie unataka ikuwe inafanya nini ka system ka create leo. Tuna create from scratch hadi ikuwe ina work na tutaitest. What should it do? Anyone? No ideas. Can someone hear me? Kwanza, someone hear me? Ikuwe or something. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Okay, thanks. Oh, I see most of us can hear me. Yeah, so for this database, let me just come up with the idea. Ikuwe ni kitu inafanya nini, ina access, let's say ikuwe an online shop, because maybe someone ikuwe interested create online shop. Ikuwe an online shop yenye unaweza access, unaweza ona vitu watu wamebuy na ni nani amebuy. Yeah, so let's work on that. Yeah, let me share my screen briefly. I'll go share the entire screen. Present something else. Screen. Yeah. I hope my entire screen is now visible. Someone aniambie chenye anaweza ona. What can you see? What can you see on the shared screen? Type tu hapo kwa chat section. Browser page. Thank you, Samuel. Yeah, so to go on the same page. So the first thing I will do, I will create okay, for the database yenye tutatumia, kuna so many technologies we can use. Kuna realize kuna languages, mobs, databases, kuna database structures, and for this class we won't really learn about hizo nini structures nini. We will use a system yenye ni very simple to integrate. Na ni najita Supabase. Supabase is like a database as a service. Someone selling database services to end users. So we will search for Supabase. It's supabase.com. Tutafungua tu pale and tuna click to start your project. Start your project. We don't have an account, so we will create an account, sign up. PS dev, then we will just use that password and okay, let's sign up. So check your email. So imetuma some message to the email. I will open that email. Okay, maybe do whatever. Okay. So I think I'll do that on my phone. Hapo inaniambia some stuff. So I'll confirm the email address. Wamenitumia email. I should confirm the email address. Yeah. Yes, I think it said. Let me refresh that. Okay. Okay, ile password create some. Did it save? Apparently signed in. Signed in successfully. So hapa we give it a name. So we will call it online shop. Just make things simple. Online shop, personal, it's a personal project. Unaweza choose any of the other options. Then tunatumia the free trial, the free option, the free plan, create organization. So it's doing the creating online shop, to prepare the same name online shop. We type in a strong password. I think we will use the same password. Imetumia pale, then enable automatic RLLs. Automated. Yeah, we won't enable this one for now. You don't like, we're very simple. Yeah, so enable the API. Yeah. So like we just let yeah, so it's nice one. So we come directly to project settings. Yeah, project settings. Hapa kwa project settings, here's the details that we will need. You will need the project ID. This project ID, this nini hii, you can copy it pale. We will also need hapa kwa API keys, we may need hapa kwa legacy and anon. We will need anon key. Yeah, this is what we will need. The anon key now, the project ID for now, at least. Then I will come pale kwa Kiro, we will create a new project. Hii project, let's tuiweke hapa, tuite, let's call it online shop. And then we open that project in Kiro. We've been using Kiro for a while, work on projects hapa na pale, so it should be something yenye tuko comfortable nayo. Yeah. Yeah. So now for this one, okay, let's tell it to create a simple Python app. Create a simple that does what? That asks the user their name and okay, before then I think we should check on something. Juu hii project hata hatuweze kuiaccess, so you'll come to my shared hosting server, here host Pinnacle. I will log in. Yeah. Okay, now in this session tuna create server yenye itatumika kwa website ama kwa web app. But in general, this whatever we are doing unaweza itumia kwa website ama kwa app. So any information iko transferable from one point to the other. Python app. So I will look for tuangalie gani. Yeah, like this one, I will delete it. Then I will create a new project. Okay, now for the aspect here, whatever I'm doing now is not that important, because it's just I'm creating a place yenye tutaweza kufanyia testing ya system yetu. So if you are working on an app, you do not need to get a shared host and any these cPanel things. You don't need that. So application.py and this one Twitter application. That if una create your app, I will show you from which point you need, like from what point utahitaji hizo details. What we are doing now is not important if you're working on an app. Yeah, I think that's important to mention this at this point. Yeah, so nataka I create some software. As it opens this one, Yako file manager, the online shop. Online shop haijakaa bado. It will be, I will wait. As it creates, let me see how many of us have interacted with databases before. Yani imetumia database before today. Browser page. Browser page. What do you mean by browser page? How many of us have interacted with databases before today's session? Let me see by type 1. Kama ushaitumia database before, kama hujawahi tumia database, type 0. 1 if you've used the database before, 0 if you are, this is the first time you are doing it. Yeah. See 1010110. A good number of us tumetumia, most hatujatumia databases. Okay, thanks for the feedback. We create what we want, then tutakam hapa, we refresh that. And online shop, these things what we need to download this one. Then tuitafute kwenye iko copy that, alafu remove kwa hii folder. Yeah, at least that is it, ili tukuwe na some starting point. So first thing I ask it, what does this code base do? It's a basic, good. Let's make it more helpful. Okay, what I'm doing now, I'm just trying to make sure wanakuwa na hiyo issue before. Let's make it more helpful. Number of characters. Yeah, so it so let's see what it has offered. Click hapa, inasema it works. This is actually the website venye iko at this point. we want to make it something more helpful, obviously. Yeah. So we may execute. We will open that file. We will copy the code. Alafu, I think this is the first way. Kuje pale. We edit this. Then we replace that with what we need. Then turudi pale to restart. So see, malize kurestart tukue sure. I just want us to be very sure tuko inafanya the correct thing. Imemaliza, so we come here and just refresh. Let me enter my name. Good, nice one. So it's working. Yeah, now we want to tell it more important things. So tunataka ikue okay, now hata before tuifanye ikue online shop, I want us to connect this like a sort of a website to the database. And for that, let me actually first you a link so you can be refreshing it on your end or confirm if it's working the same. Just share the link. I think of these tusirudi nyuma sana in case of anything. Yes, so now we want to connect this system database so that the users also we store tuna store jina ya user and also the number of characters. Characters ni the same name, ni alternative ya kusema letters, just that ni more precise. Hapa juu ina count spaces ni hizo vitu zingine. I have to store the number of characters in that name. We will use a very simple table. For the database, we will go with credentials. Hii implementation nataka tuifanye in 2 steps because si ni kitu simple. Work on the implementation 2 phases ama tuzile 2 phases. This one about yes you the database SQL is there successfully will be a very importable. We do not RLS for now. For now, yes, we are just testing the system. Create and both the faces for these. Tumeambia tutaipea anon key, tutaipea credentials. So anon key tuingie pale kwa database yetu. Okay, let me first fetch the project ID. Anon key ndio hiyo, then project ID. Type project ID. Let's make it simple. Supabase URL. Supabase URL, we fetch it from somewhere. Okay. Now I want us to see where the Supabase URL comes in. We have API keys. Something looking for the API. Yeah, no, API URL. Ndio, then anon key, rudi pale kwa project settings, API key, legacy, anon key, we copy it, ilete pale, and we click and I think, yeah. Actually inafanya step phase 1 na tunataka hivyo, okay, but no big deal. So you may create this file, database schema.sql, you may create your file, alafu ime create implementation.md file, ndio hii hapa, phase 1 database setup, then phase 2. So for phase 1 tunafungua hiyo file and we copy everything. Copy, okay, nimetumia, okay, let me choose copy, alafu tuingie hapa, tukam kwa SQL editor, we paste in everything hapo, paste, okay, allow, paste, then run. So unafaa uone kitu kaa hii success. Ukipata success, then be very sure the table imekuwa created. Then we need to come hapa kwa databases tuangalie kama we have our table. Yeah. Should open viewing table. Good, next one. Imefunguka, so this is the table. Okay, sasa hii haikai table juu haina any information, but you can see kuna columns fulani, ID, name, character count, created at. Good. So tuambie, actually let's create a zip file first, just for any me create hiyo. Now phase 1 is good. Now let's phase 2. Yeah, so phase 2 is about installing whatever ISO. Okay. I hope someone is able to follow up. Nisikue network ili disappear nikapotea. Someone is able to follow up. Just give me a thumbs up. Hapa nikue sure tuko pamoja. Yeah, thanks Samuel na Craig. Jasper also, thank you. Yeah, so Supabase hii ni Kiro ishafanya the editing, then pip install nini. For this one, if you are working on a project ya Python, hmm, okay, let's be back to hivyo simple. So tukuje kwa hii file, we copy everything now, copy that, then tuingie pale, kuna file fulani tulikuwa tumefungua, yeah, this one, we paste that, we save, then as it saves, I need to open another tab, and then I copy this thing. Okay, now for someone working on an app, this prompt I think ni important. This prompt is very important, so I think I'll share it for you to start. And okay, venye inaanza does not really mean that system yako itakuwa inafanya that simple thing. No, not really. It's just to be very sure umeconnect, like kila kitu iko in line. Yeah, so let me get back to this new tab. I'll open some, need something here. Looking for some item. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I copy the link, I paste the link hapa, then I'll run something hapa. Copy that, tuingie pale, paste. Yeah, if you are creating an app, hauhitaji kufanya hizi commands nini, you don't need that. The app sorts all these. Yeah, so worry not if you are creating an app about kufanya any commands ama kuhitaji sijui shared hosting, kubuy nini, you don't need to buy anything. Then you shakuwa sawa, we'll restart. So now what we expect so far ni after ime restart, tukiweka jina pale itatupea number of characters in that name, alafu istore hiyo jina na characters kwa database based on ile prompt tulipea. So you can see bado ina kwa process ya kurestart, just waiting for it to be done. Imekuwa maliza. To come hapa, we restart it. We actually don't notice any difference. So sasa niweke jina, I submit. Inatuambia saved to database. Let me come hapa kwa database to confirm hivi ime set. Craig actually did it before me. Naona Craig Njoroge ishaeka yake 13 characters, then yangu 15 characters. So now we are very sure system yetu iko connected na database. Now we can do the real work. Kazi yetu ilikuwa kuweka majina kwa system. Ilikuwa ni to create a system that someone can buy something hapale. Yeah, so what we will do as our safety net, kila time tuna create nini zip file tena. Yeah, just to be safe. Let's niambia we want to have to be a more important thing. I'm gonna just add a new page. Ini huku kwa hii yetu. What should we sell? Niambie tuuze nini hapa? I want us to anyone, nipe tu some random, ni shop ya nini ushaitaka kuwa nayo? Shoes. Thanks, Samuel.
Electronics.
Selling. Okay, electronics, shoes. Let's go with shoes because ndio nimeona ya kwanza from Samuel. Like you can sell electronics, you can sell shoes, you can sell anything. Unaweza uza mayai, you can sell anything. But let's go with shoes for now. Selling shoes. So what else do we tell it? Mm, we need. Yeah. To implement this, of file shop.md with 5 just four detailed pieces of database tables or images. We will have 5. Let's have 5 items. The shop.md. Let's see. So tunai convert from a character counter to an online shop that sells shoes. So in a create your file, and in the meantime we can refresh pale tuone if the data is still there, if there is more data, like we just be sure nini. Unaona for any record inatupea, maybe we can use this to study tuone what's happening. Tunaona kuna ID, kuna ID 1 2 3 4 hadi 7, tuko na names, tuko na character count, tuko na created art. These created art, okay, this name and character count inatoka kwa website. What about ID na created art? ID inakuanga created automatically. Maybe tunaiweza iona hiyo feature hapa. Ukiklik hapa kwa definition, unaweza ona create ID ni serial, so inajiadd ina one after the other. Then what about created art? Inakuwa ni time ni time zone na default ni now. Okay, default now ni kumaanisha inachukua default as that time ya saa hiyo. So tunaona Joseph created his record at 1751. 1751 hiyo ni around 5 p.m. 5 na saa hii ni saa almost saa 3. Why that discrepancy? We will see how to fix that. Yeah, maybe someone alikuwa sha notice hivyo, inachukua time ikuwa 3 hours behind our time for some reason. We will see that and fix it accordingly. So no created, okay. Create the show with a detailed 4 steps. So tufungue the file tuone phase 1, tables required, products, orders, order items, initial product. Imeshatuwekea zile. Yeah. Yeah, so let's work on phase 1. Phase 1 by adding okay, the reason tumetumia hii database file ikiwa .sql ni that is the standard. Okay, how do we put it? Databases tumia language fulani. Okay, si zote, most databases hutumia language inajiita structured query language, kuweka data, kusoma data, kudelete data, kuupdate records, hizo vitu zote. So that's why tumetumia .sql. SQL is a file format. So tunaona imefanya update, imeweka zile tables zetu pale. Yeah, so what we will do, we will open this file. Tulikuwa tusha create table ya juu, so hizi za chini ndio tuna work on. Tuingie pale. If you can remember, tulikam kwa SQL editor. Actually, let me open it in a new tab ili tubaki na hii view. Then I will paste that and I'll click run. Unaweza click run ama utumie control na enter. And we use control enter this time around. Yeah, success, no rows. So tukirudi pale kwa database yetu tunaweza refresh. Na sasa tuko na just one table, usernames. Tukirefresh we should have more tables than just that one. Yeah, we have other tables, products, orders na order items. Nice one. So tuambie Kiro phase 1 is good. Phase 1 of shop is implemented. Let's now work on phase 2 only. Yeah, let's do phase 2. Or share the area prompt with API before it gets overrun. Okay. Let's make sure it's iko wapi. Ndio hii. But usitumie API yangu. Utatumia hizi details. Anon key na Supabase Url. Tumia different ones ili ili uone changes zenye zinakuwa nini. Ukitumia zangu zitakuwa implemented kwa database yangu. Probably that's not what you want. Also these are non key. So that's, yeah, imefika wapi? Imesha implement this one. Okay, still working on this thing. So make create easy templates nini. Okay, ina create files. So we go phase 2. Yeah. Also the prompt yenye ilikama after hiyo ni gani? Let me share this one for someone who was working. But now this one, their shop ita work if uko na hosting mahali, uko na hosting ya website. If ni ya app utai change kidogo. Yeah. Hiyo ni prompt ya pili. Ishamaliza. So ishamaliza hii, we will zip everything hadi hapo tutoe hii create zip file, alafu sasa tutaiupload pale. Tutaiweka wapi? Hapa upload and select file, tuingie kwa music. Unajua penye folder yako iko, project yako iko wapi? That extract that. Then we do a refresh. Yeah, I think we just do a simple refresh. So phase 2 complete, created templates. The app now displays products, manages cut by URL parameters and processes orders. That one if imeko sawa. So then tuambie phase 1 and 2 Let's now work on phase 3. Nice. Iko wapi? Tuone phases zetu. Phase 3. Let me copy that. I hope this one imemaliza. Then to refresh pale, tuone if imechange to what you expect. Oh, nice one, imechange. Kuna shoes tunaona. Kuna site yetu iko na viatu, iko na stock available. Yeah, tunaweza jaribu kubai viatu, buy the shoes and see if it works. Yeah, so let's go to the next phase. Actually, as it works on hiyo phase, nijaribu kuadd to cart. Let me try to buy. Nikiclick adding to cart, does nothing yet. None of these buttons work. Okay, in add to cart, let's see. Maybe not. Let's see. Your cart is empty. Continue shopping. So you add anything kwa cart. Okay. Big deal. Oh, in add, but then I load. Okay, so I think it was sorted in the next step. Phase 3 complete. So phase 2 ilikuwa inafaa, phase 2 ilikuwa inafaa iweze kudisplay products, hiyo tusha confirm iko sawa. Manage cuts by URL parameters in add, but then I process hizi nini. We will fix that. Phase 3 complete, enhanced checkout process with stock validation before order creation. Automatic stock quantity updates after purchase and cart clearing on successful order by not passing cart parameters to confirmation. The system now validates stock, create orders with So sasa tukisha update inafaa iweze kufanya ku place orders. Let's see. Hiyo pale tena wapi link? Load file 5. Now if your project ni app, si website, what you do, ushapata ile file, kwanza connect database kwa confirm ina work, then unaanza zile phases ukibuild. Sasa hii ni ile, okay, if mimi na work on website, I'm refreshing these hapa kwa Python ni nini. Wako una build tu pale kwa Android Studio. Yeah, just so we sync that. Yeah, so let me load that. Then sasa tunafaa kuingia kwa phase ya mwisho. Phase 4 ni UI and nini. Good. So phases 1, 2, and 3. So we copy that. And this 4. Imemaliza. We refresh the page. Good. So let me try adding item to cart. You may add hiyo. Let me add another one. It's not yet doing some things. Okay, we will see why. Cart bado inasema cart empty. Okay. So let's first work on hii faces zote tumalize na UI, then tutakam kwa database. So in the meantime you can see tuli create hizi tables, hizi tables tatu: ordered items, orders na products. So the table ya products kiangalia, we should have 5 items. Ndio hizi Nike Air Max is one of them. Kirudi pale, Nike Air Max is the first one actually. Then tunafaa pia tuone New Balance 574. Is it there? It's there. If for example to change hii tuiweke 575, just not that kuna hiyo pase, but we are trying to see if the database is communicating with the website. Then tukuje hapa to refresh. Yeah, you see it changes instantly. So data inakuwa fetched kwa database vizuri. Yeah. Tukiangalia kwa hii table, is it done? Inafanya bado. Tukiangalia kwa table ya orders, do we have anything? We have nothing yet. Order items, still we should not have anything juu hakuna any order so far. Yeah, so hizi mbili ziko empty bado. Yeah, so let me, so ishamaliza faces zote. We come here, we zip everything tena au fanye ile uploading. Yeah, so let's see, we will see if there's any improvement. Love to make sure we've fixed the issue. Yeah, system not working kwa nini, not like orders ingi kwa database. Yeah, imemaliza ku refresh, so we check, we refresh on it here and see. Did we get any change? Yeah, notice change. Okay, kuna in stock, this zimekam pale juu, alafu hii imekuwa more responsive, inakaa at least better. So what happens if we add an item to cart? Inaonyesha pale. What if we add something else? Still, okay, sasa inaziad. Ukikam hapa, your cart is empty. So something is not happening. So we will copy this, tuambie Supabase that. The system now looks good, but when we try adding some items to that, I can't see them. But when I click on the cart, I get the message gani na come to click on cart. Your cart is empty. Copy hiyo tuambie Kiro. Here is the issue. Fix it. Hapa kwa system, whatever is happening, I want us to tell it that the database items are loading well. The items in the respective stock amounts or quantities. Click enter. Ifanye the field. Like do you think like this session has made you better, like umepata some concept ama bado you still wondering databases ziko aje? Because the whole point of us being at this point at this session ni to learn, and we need to evaluate kama tunapata ama we still not getting the point. Let me know, are you getting anything? If unapata kakitu, just pale kwa nini kwa messages type 1. Kama bado uelewi nini na happen, type 0. 1 if you gotten something, 0 if yet you are yet to learn anything. Yeah, so almost we're getting something. 1 Samuel also good. Let me know if ni kitu inawasaidia ama we should pick a different approach. I think we need to hear from you ili isikuwe tumeingia session on a Sunday alafu tutoke hiyo. So let me know hapo if you've gotten anything. Alafu I think we could have a few minutes, someone maybe if willing ashare app yake tuweke database hapo tuone itakuaje kama ita work. Okay. Did we extract that thing? Extract. Restart. So now it will fix that issue. Looking for opinion. Saparanza bado hujapata anything. So project yako Saparanza, is it a website? Is it an app? Ili at least nijue how do we go about this? I want this to be very helpful to all of us, because you actually came here to learn and to gain something. So is your project an app? Is it type 2 hapo? Type 2 hapo kwa nini messages. Is it an app? Is it a website? Continue shopping. Let's see now if it works. Tumeadd one, tumeadd ingine pale, alafu tuingie kwa cart. Yeah, now you can see the items kwa cart. What if we check on the database? Is there anything now? Nothing yet. Orders? No orders yet. Tukimaliza ku proceed to check out with just the name, proceed, place order. Order confirmed. So pending nini. Let's confirm if anything changed huku. We shall have, we have an order here. We have an order, details the EU client, we can see them, total, pending, status, you can see that. Ukikam kwa order items, field load. Ameorder 2 products, moja iko na quantity kitu moja, ingine iko na vitu mbili. Yeah, so that's it. I think we've done what I wanted to show. So if you find a client or you yourself wants a website inahitaji a database, you know where to start. If you need my assistance, I'm actually here to help. Yeah, so tuingie. Yeah, we can see. Okay, let's see if the stock inakuwa ina move accordingly. Hapa tuko na 15 items kwa stock ya hii Puma Suede Classic. So what happens if we add to cart alafu to come pale we change, zilikuwa 15 tuweke like 4. Let's put 4. Then we proceed to check out, tuweke zile details tena. Then tuangalie, turudi tena kwa home. This will be different from what we had. Yeah, so imekam 10. Okay, so imechange. Ilikuwa, was it 15 ama 14? So we can see the stock ina change accordingly. Ikam pale kwa orders, we can see ita change ilete some more. Yeah, we can see that. So the system is working in a connect database na app. Database na website yetu. So if you are working on an app, you should connect the database to your app. Yeah, so now let's come to the real issues. What's ni maswali gani tuna like, okay, summarize your project ni app. I think that's what we should come to. But before then, do we have any like a question on what we have done so far before tuangalie aspect ya app? Any issues, any questions? Someone ako na nini, ako na amefungua Kiro na Android studio yake, anaweza kuwa na prepare kushare screen ili we use your computer to do that also. Yeah, do you have any questions, issues, concerns? Apparently we are good. Yeah, so anyone can share their screen? Because apparently sina app yenye iko haina, okay, yenye inahitaji database haina, ama haina na inahitaji, like sina yenye app zenye niko nazo projects ni vitu ziko ready for production, so I don't think I will share mine. So do we have someone ako na project yake hapo, tunaweza itumia plan connect website na database? In the meantime, try kumfanya orders kwa ile site. I think I shared the link. I can share it again. Tumalize hizo vitu ziko tumeweka kwa cart. Hizo vitu ziko kwa system. I've shared the link. Use it to place an order. You should get something like what I'm getting now. Anyone, you don't have mwenye kwa nini atashare screen yake. So for that, I don't know, how do we go about it then? But I guess ukiwa na zile prompts you can ukiwa na hizi prompts zenye tumetuma na maybe the recording for any bit umemiss, you will be able to access or to create a database for yourself, connect it to your website or your app, and have it working. Yeah, so that's it. Let's see, tumebakia ngapi? How many items remaining in our system? Zile tuliacha pale. Yeah, so I think with that, if we don't have anything else, then we can call it a session. I hope you've learned something. I hope now for the questions you may have, I don't know what questions will come up. Juu sipati maswali. No. For the questions utapata, just ask. So otherwise, mkuwe na jioni poa. Okay, yes. Stop wapi mimi. Yes.